Hi, what's up, world? This is Caitey Cat, whatever you wish. I'm here with Triunity Wellness, and I decided that I was going to make a video to log either for the world or for myself. I haven't decided yet, but of where I'm at. There's been so much that's been going on, so much that I've developed with over in the past year. Even in the past couple weeks, I give myself permission to change daily because we are flowing eternal beings that are constantly changing, even though we get stuck in certain things at times and we want to hold on and we don't want to let go. Um, it's always changing, things are always moving. So let's see. Last year, I was struggling a lot with my thyroid about a year and a half ago. It started to slow down with hypothyroidism, and I had gained a lot of weight. My hair stopped growing, my fingernails weren't growing. I felt very defeminized. It was not fun whatsoever. I did not enjoy that. But I started taking some herbs. I started taking care of my body, and since I knew the direct cause, um, I was able to specify and go like directly for what it is. So, taking the herbs that I needed to get back on track. And so now, needless to say, my fingernails have been growing, my hair's been growing, and my metabolism's evened out. So I've been feeling a lot better. But that's, the physical side of things. And actually, it's really crazy because I went through this whole journey with, dealing with gut bacteria and things like that, and I started like eating really shitty again, and I'm not too happy with myself for that, but I'm just consciously working towards getting myself back into the place where I know doing the things that I know make me feel good, because the truth of the matter is that whenever I'm eating better and I feel better, like my mental health is better, my wellness in general just feels better. So working to get back on that track. Let's see what else. I went to Peru and I got yoga teacher certified. That was a lot of fun. And I'm working right now to get my business built up. I'm a Reiki master teacher and I am an Aquarian fire master teacher. And now I've got yoga under my belt. And with my whole business or my holistic healing approach to life, I'm a wellness coach for spirituality and connecting the mind, body, spirit. And so I'm really working at platforming my business. It's hard. It's hard starting a business. It's hard, to motivate yourself. It's so easy to, when you're like working for someone else, it's easy to complain and say like, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that. But really, the structure and everything that you need is already there. So like rebuilding that stuff up from the ground has been a difficult process for me, and it's been teaching me a lot, but it also is a lot of hard work. So I'm in the place right now of motivating myself to finish my website, which has been kind of under construction for the past couple years, but I've been here, been there, been everywhere. And right now I'm grounded in Delaware. So that's been a really good thing for me. I've been here for about 2 months, and I do see myself here for a little bit more of a long-term time, or definitely for a long-term time. And if I travel, it'll be for like a week or two here and there, but then back to the foundational spot that I'm building here. I think that that's one thing that I've always really lacked in my life, is getting a firm foundation built. It's been so easy for me to like distract myself and move from the one thing to the next thing and not really focus on the things that I needed to be focusing on, because there's just like, like I call it ooh something shiny syndrome, like ooh something shiny, ooh something shiny. So, I've been here, there, everywhere, and now I'm really working at focusing myself on the direct needs that I need, to put myself in the right course of action and to get to where I would like to be at. I listen to a lot of motivational speakers to help get me there. I'm trying to surround myself with people that I know are like-minded and going towards the same type of goals, because I truly believe that the people you surround yourself with are the people that you'll start to become like. Let's see. I had talked about sobriety before. I went off the wagon a little bit, and I started with smoking weed, and then several months after, like 3 or 4 months after starting to smoke weed, it led me back to drinking. And I don't know, it wasn't horrible, but I was spiritually disconnected in my own eyes for myself. I wasn't where I wanted to be at. I was not happy with myself. I truly do feel better when I have a clear mind, body, and spirit through not using any substances. So I've been back into that practice now, and I'm about 2 months strong with that. And my desire is to keep going with it because I really enjoy the way that all parts of my being feel when I do that. I do feel super connected. What else has been going on with me? I've been working also to motivate myself to do some workshops. I've done meditation workshops in the past. I've done a balancing masculine and feminine energy workshop, and I've done an elemental flow workshop. And these are all things that are super fun to me in life. And so, getting back on the wagon with that, there are a lot of things going on with the planets right now. Mercury in retrograde. There's like a solar eclipse coming up with this new moon in Cancer. So I've definitely been feeling the intensities with that. And it's funny because, all of life is this roller coaster, right? And I feel for me like I've always been up and then I'm down and then I'm up and then I'm down. But like with all these tools that I've established and gathered over the years, it's really brought me to a place of equilibrium where I feel like I can balance myself a little bit more, and the high highs aren't so like crazy manic, and the low lows aren't so down in a deep dark rabbit hole. It's been nice because I've been able to navigate the waters of life, I feel like, with a little bit more tact, and it's helped me to not be so much in the emotional side of my being. And I think that, it's important to express our emotions. One of my teachers used to always say that emotions are energy in motion. And for me, I enjoy thoroughly with expressing that part of my being, but to not like wallow in it, identify with it and sit with it, because those are things that just bring me back into places that I don't want to be. I process them in a healthy way. I acknowledge them. I see them. I honor them. And then I allow for the space, and then knowing that that space is going to change again, because like I said, life is just so free flowing and it's always changing and it's always moving. So allowing for those changes to come as they do, and not just so much holding on to things because it's comfortable or because it's familiar. I believe that we're really in a time now of letting go of things that no longer serve us, whether that's friendships, whether it's habits, whether it's places, people, like I said friendships, whatever, relationships. So yeah, like any of these things or things are moving and changing. And so it's up to us whether we decide to embrace that or not and go with those changes, or whether we're going to hold on. I've been writing a lot of poetry lately. I've been channeling my creative side. Not a lot, I shouldn't say, but like here and there, I've been getting these nice spurts of like inspiration and creativity flowing through me, and wanting to share those pieces of myself and, let it come out in whatever ways that it wants to. I find like I've always been a pretty creative person. There's times when that energy has been blocked for sure. But it always comes out in different ways. Like I'm either making jewelry, or I'm making pictures and painting, or I'm writing, like I said, poetry, or I'm singing songs or playing music. Whatever it is that way, I just honor the expression that wants to come out, because we are all creative beings. And I try not to get too hung up on like, oh, well, I haven't done that in so long and forever. And if I really want to do it, I can and channel that energy and come back through to it again. But being open with myself and gentle, and allowing myself to flow in the ways that I need to. Other than that, I don't really think there's been too much going on. I want to get more comfortable with presenting myself again. I was like in this flow of kind of pounding out videos and saying what I needed to say or wanted to say consistently pretty much last year before I went to Peru. And then my whole travels and everything that I went through, or not like went through in a bad way, but like everything that shifted for me, I wasn't really in the video making space. And so I hadn't really recorded anything. And I just kind of want to get myself back onto that level of being able to offer myself to you guys, to myself even too. Because when I look back on these videos that I made, it's really transformational for me. It helps me to see these different parts of myself where I was, and then the information that I was channeling, the things that are coming through, and to remember those things, and to even come into new parts of the spiral with them. Like, life is the spiral, and we're constantly going over these same things, but then learning them in new ways or seeing them in new perspectives, new eyes. So it's cool because like I come back to these videos with new eyes and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, well there's this. And now I'm looking at it like this and with this and this new information. And so it's cool to watch the whole transformation with myself. And I believe that I'm here on this earth to share and to be of service to humanity, and to just watch everybody grow and learn and be here and experience. It's beautiful being a human, to experience the highs, the lows, the bad, quote unquote, because I do believe that we are all light, and that, it's just the perception of the absence of light that is what we feel or what we think or what we see. But the truth is that we're always able to tap into that if we truly desire. We came here to experience, we came here because we wanted to have all these feelings and emotions, and to be able to experience the polar opposites, because we came from this age of duality, which we're transcending at this point now. But you can't experience one without the other, the two polar opposites. So without the good, or without the bad, there is no good. Without hot, there isn't cold. Without any of these things, we don't have the opposite: love, hate, all of that, or fear, really, if you want to get into it. But so I'm just consistently working on myself day to day, and hoping that I can be a better person than the day I was before, or than I was the day before. My hope with this channel and with what I say is to continue to grow as you all grow, and I hope to see you all here soon. If you like what I have to say, I do have a YouTube channel, and so you can click the like button, you can subscribe, you can leave a comment, you can shoot me an email. I have all my information on there, and as I said, I'm in the process of finalizing my website, so I do offer services, whether that's sessions, coaching, all types of things. So, if you're interested in the things that I do, please reach out, and I would love to talk to you. It's my joy to be a part of this world and to be doing these things. And I hope you all have a blessed day.